Hi there, I am Rebecca, your Gut Plus hormone coach, here to dive into all things bloating, PMS, acne, cravings, fatigue, because we think that these are all separate symptoms. Like we have bloating, so our gut must be messed up, or we have acne, our skin's messed up. But what if they're all the same root issue showing up just in different ways, right? So like I was saying, most people think they're all separate problems. Bloating's a gut issue, PMS must be a hormone issue, acne is a skin issue, cravings are just willpower, you don't know how to say no to something, and fatigue is just that you're doing too much. But here's the deal. The body doesn't work like that. It's all connected, and the body's just speaking in patterns to show you what is out of balance. It's not, the body doesn't think, oh, I've been labeled with a gut issue, so I have gut issues. The body says, I'm out of balance, and I'm going to show you I'm out of balance with gut issues or hormone issues or skin issues. It's all stemming from the same root cause. The symptoms are just signals from your body saying, hey, I need you to listen to me. I need you to listen and tune in to what is going on. It's the same exact root cause problem for all of these issues, just different exit points. So what exactly could be the root cause of your bloating, your acne, your PMS, or something else that's going on? Well, there's usually a couple culprits. One is going to be that your digestion and your detox pathways aren't functioning properly. You might have poor elimination due to this, where things aren't properly breaking down or properly clearing out, and that means things aren't properly being absorbed. Something I see super common is that people's liver is overloaded. And so the liver and the gut are having a problem talking to each other and making the system function properly. And of course, another very common one is stress. If the nervous system is stuck in survival, the rest of the body shuts down. The only concern at that point is the body is running from whatever the danger is. Once we get back into rest or digest, the body calms down, functions turn back on, problems start to disappear. Or you might be having blood sugar swings where you're having donuts or bagels for breakfast, you spike your blood sugar, and then it crashes back down. So these could be what is going on, right? And so it's like, let's connect the dots for each of these root causes. Is if you have slow digestion, the food is fermenting in your stomach or your GI tract, and that is causing it to bloat, right? Think of when you make a ferment at home. If you forget to open the top so that it can breathe, it explodes and the glass breaks. It's the same thing happening in your body. If your digestion is slow, things are going to ferment in there with the stomach acid, and they're going to blow up and make you really uncomfortable. If you're not breaking things down properly, nutrients isn't getting absorbed, which means you're going to be tired. Because if you're not absorbing the nutrients, your cells don't have the manpower to keep you energized and motivated throughout the day. If your hormones aren't getting cleared properly because your gut is a mess, then you're going to deal with PMS and acne. So we have to clean up the gut so that the hormones can function properly and excess estrogen can leave the body. If you're dealing with blood sugar crashes, you're going to have cravings because your blood sugar crashes and your body's like, I need something. I need something now. And then if you're having inflammation, it can have a whole host of problems with your skin, your cycle, your gut, depending on where the inflammation decides to show up. And the thing that I see most with people when they're dealing with fatigue, bloating, PMS, acne, whatever the symptom might be, is they think that doing more is going to solve the problem. So adding in more supplements or adding in more cleanses, restricting your diet more, tracking your diet more. But the reality is your body gets more stressed out when you add all these constraints to it instead of being able to heal. So sometimes doing less is actually doing more. So like if your nervous system is overloaded, it's better to go rest, go meditate, go journal, take a walk in nature, do less. Don't say, I just got to power through so that I can be not stressed because this project. No, like go relax, because when you're in that rest and digest phase, your body and your mind can function better. Same thing with adding more supplements. Like if your gut's already overloaded, you're just downing those supplements and your body has no freaking idea what to even do with those supplements. Adding in more cleanses. If your body's not functioning properly, a cleanse isn't going to make it function better. You need to teach the body how to function how it's supposed to by doing less, taking things away. So adding in but being consistent, right? So our bodies love routine. Have the same sleep time, have the same breakfast, have the same lunch, dinner, and wake up time, bedtime every day. We are giant toddlers. We thrive on routine. We turned into adults. We didn't have our parents telling us what to do anymore. So we thought, I'm going to make my own schedule and I'm going to do whatever I want. But our body doesn't care that you're now an adult. It wants the rhythm. It wants the routine. Eating the warm foods, being consistent. So like, for instance, these hardcore cleanses are super intense and it's hard to be consistent with them, especially if they're 30, 60 days long. Like instead of stressing yourself out trying to do this, 30-day thing, be consistent. So be consistent with the times that you're eating and waking up and going to sleep. Be consistent with the types of meals that you're eating. Be consistent with your routine throughout the day, and your body will benefit from it. Eating all the warm foods, drinks, doing like cooling activities to help the digestion. And it's like, because we have to support digestion before we try to detox. If digestion is totally awry and not working properly, a detox isn't going to help. We need to eat the warm foods, calm the nervous system down, get on a solid routine that's actually freaking sustainable, and then look at, do we actually need to detox, right? The first step is always calming the nervous system, because if we're not calm in our mind, the body is not doing anything except pumping cortisol, adrenaline out. We have to calm the nervous system down. So find something that brings you joy, right? For me, I like to go sit in a really hot bath and read a book, or go on a walk with the dog, or go cross-country skiing during the winter, like something that's going to calm the body down, make it feel at ease, and keep adding that into your day every day, whether it's 5 minutes, 30 minutes, something that's sustainable for you, because the calmer your nervous system is, the more your digestive system turns on, the more your sex hormones are produced, the more your body is balanced. So that's always the first step. Then we look at digestion and liver and what's going on there, get that functioning properly. And a lot of these symptoms disappear when you handle those two things before you start working on the hormones. Because here's the deal, is healing is not about controlling the body. It's about creating conditions for the body to work again. It's not about controlling the body. It's about creating conditions for the body to work again. If we try to control it, it's like going out there and trying to tame a lion, right? It's not going to happen. It's going to end up very poorly for you. You're not going to tame the lion. You're not a circus leader. And these are wild animals. Well, if we try to control the body starts going nuts. It's like, ooh, what are you doing? Create the environment for the body to actually thrive, right? So we leave the lion alone in the wild and he thrives. He repopulates. He does his thing. It's the same thing with the body, right? Like, we give it the environment to thrive. We give it the warm foods. We give it the routine. We give it the rest and digest state of the nervous system. And when we give it those things, the body is able to work again on its own. It's not that your body is broken. It's that you are overloaded. We live in a society that pushes, and says, you have to keep doing and check everything off your to-do list. But the reality is your body also needs rest. And we have to create that environment that's conducive to healing, because if we don't, it's never going to heal. And if this is hitting close to home, this is exactly what I help women untangle in my coaching, in my free webinars, all of these things, because the symptoms aren't random. They're organized in a way so that you can realize what they're saying. But sometimes we don't know what the symptoms are saying. So getting a guide to help you understand the pattern, then everything changes. So if this sounds like what you're going through and you can't get a handle on it and you're just trying to wrangle the lion even tighter, then there's a link below to book a call. We can chat about what's going on and get clear guidance on what is happening, what's the pattern, and how do we fix it. Again, I am Rebecca, a gut and hormone coach, here to help women feel better in their bodies. If you like this video, be sure to like and subscribe so that you can hear more of this. I'm here live every week.